It's so good to see you. So today we are going to be doing another video where I answer questions, 1,000 things you don't know about me. So I have my little pencil. I should have a bookmark in here, but I don't. I have run out of bookmarks, so I need to go buy more or something. I don't know. So I just stuck the pencil in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and read the questions, and you can answer them as well in the comments if you would like. So, the first question is, the decade I would have loved to grow up in is, I love anything that's like from the 20s to the 50s. Like, I just love that time frame. So, I'm going to say like the early 50s, but minus the racism and sexism type stuff. Okay. What really helps me through tough times is probably my parents. They're always there for me, so thank you. My favorite trilogy is Trilogy. I don't like most trilogies. I'm trying to think, what's your favorite trilogy? I cannot think. I don't know if this is a trilogy, but I like, I think it's like the Conjuring franchise, that kind of thing. I think there's more than 3 movies. But yeah, I like the Conjuring, that kind of thing. The career path I ultimately decided against was teaching. I wanted to become a teacher because I love school. And I actually, after my daughter was born, I graduated college, but then we had to move because, my husband was in the Army. And then I had my baby, and I didn't want to leave her. Well, when we moved back to Texas, I was like, well, let me just try substitute teaching, see how that is, right? And I wanted to teach high school history. So I got a substitute job at a high school, and I did it for one day. Because I quickly realized that I hate teenagers. They're stupid, and they don't know that they're dumb, and they're very cocky about how not dumb they are. Plus, I did not like being away from my daughter. That was so hard to be away from her. And so after the class was out, I went home and I was just I just needed to hold my baby. I could not be away from her. And my husband was like, well, then don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Even now thinking about it, I don't know if I could substitute teach, but I might be able to work at the front office or something. I would need something to where I was able to sit down, but I wouldn't like that because first of all, it would take me away from Ava. Second of all, that would I wouldn't be able to be with my kids, you know what I mean? And I don't know, if I had to do it, I would, but I just like being home here for my kids whenever they need me, so okay. The instrument I want to learn how to play is, I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano. I think it is so beautiful. I love it. But I'm not very good at it, and my hands don't fit right on the piano, and just, I don't know. So, okay, the movie or TV character I wish existed in real life. Probably Joey from Friends, for Michael Scott from The Office. I love them so much. I am looking forward to, what am I looking forward to? I know that we're in January, but I'm looking forward to swimming. Like, I really like swimming, but I want my own swimming pool. No other people. But swimming pools are quite expensive. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to swimming this summer. Okay, I think the greatest mystery in the world is the greatest mystery in the world. What is the greatest mystery in the world? I don't know. Maybe why? Why is all of this here and existing and stuff like that? I know that we're all here to learn lessons and grow from experiences and stuff like that. But why? Why? I don't get it. Okay, I make fun of myself for everything because I know I'm a dork. So some names I would like for my children are obviously Emma and David, but I cannot have any more children. We almost had a third child, but then we decided no, because that wasn't the original plan. But if we did have a third child, if it was a boy, his name would have been Noah Dean, and if it was a girl, her name would have been Grace Ann. I just think those are very pretty names. Let's see. The one topping I would never put on a pizza is... What's the one topping you would never put on a pizza? I'm very picky about my pizza. I don't like hardly anything, like barely even cheese on my pizza. I tell them to put light cheese. I'm very picky. But I would have to say, like, I would never put any type of meat or like anchovies, because I'm a vegetarian. I would never do that. I can never have enough quiet. That's probably my most favorite thing, is silence. I love things to be very quiet. I don't like noise. So yeah, I could never have enough quiet. Okay, if I could do just one thing over again, it would be, what would you do over again? I don't know. Probably for me, it would be like high school. I hated high school so much, but I loved college. I think my brain just needed to develop more or something. I don't know, because I absolutely love school. I was just talking to my daughter the other day. I was like, if I could go back to school, I probably would. And I know anybody can go back to school anytime, but like, I want it to be free. I don't want to have to pay for it. I don't want loans. I just want it to be free. You know what I mean? I really love school, and I wish I would have had that mentality in high school, because I could have done so much more. You know what I mean? Naps make me... I can't take naps. I used to be able to take naps, but ever since I have developed this MS, multiple sclerosis, I can't take naps, because if I do, when I wake up, only from a nap, not from sleeping all night, but only from a nap, I feel like I'm having a seizure. Like, you know what people look like when they have seizures? Their body shakes violently, except that's happening on the inside of my body. On the outside, I look like a totally normal person, just living life. But inside, I'm having like an internal seizure type thing, and I refuse to take a nap, even though I get exhausted sometimes, because I don't want that feeling. So naps make me seizure-y and scared. I don't like that. I wish I could take naps though. That would be great. I think politics is boring. I freaking hate politics. I understand that at certain times it's important, but man, boring. No, thank you. Okay, the household chore I absolutely hate is I hate all household chores, but the most that I hate is laundry. Does anybody else hate laundry? I do. Because I have to do laundry every single day. Because we have 4 people. We have pajamas. The kids change their pajamas every day. School clothes, home clothes, towels, all kinds of stuff. And if I don't do it every day, it's like I'll be doing like 6 loads of laundry at the end of the week. So it'll be laundry all day long. No, thank you. So I just decided to do it once a day, get it over with, and, be glad that it's done. I hate laundry so much. The best birthday cake I ever had was, there is this cake that no longer exists, at least here. It could exist somewhere else. But my mom used to make me this birthday cake, and I think that it was like, what was it? It was like something like deluxe recipes or something like that. I think it was like either Heinz Deluxe or Betty Crocker Deluxe, that kind of thing. But it was an orange creamsicle cake. It tasted exactly like an orange creamsicle, but a cake. Now you know what you're thinking. Just go to Pinterest and get the orange creamsicle cake recipe, blah blah blah. No, it is not the same. This cake that was in this little packet, it came with some kind of packet that you make the whipped cream out of that also tasted like orange creamsicle. And when you put that on top of oh my gosh, it was the greatest cake that has ever existed, ever. And I'm very sad about it because I think about it every year on my birthday and I'll never get it again. Unless some miracle happens, the universe will bring it back. Because sometimes that happens. That happened with Trix, and that happened with French Toast Crunch, and it just recently happened with Pizza Hut. I think starting like February 1st, Pizza Hut is bringing back the New Yorker XL pizza. I used to love that pizza when I was a kid. I loved it because it was huge. The pieces were big, like it was awesome. We're planning on trying it once they have it, but I'm worried that it won't be the same, because when is stuff ever the same when they bring it back? There's always some sort of slight difference. So, but man, that orange creamsicle deluxe cake, oh, so good. Okay, an insect that terrorizes me is all of them. All insects, all bugs, all little creepy crawly things can just die. Like, no thank you. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, the spiciest thing I've ever eaten was... What is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten? The spiciest thing that I've ever eaten was... Oh, what is that called? It's this sauce that they had on Hot Ones. My husband got it. I think it's called like Da Bomb Beyond Insanity or something like that. Like, you cannot feel your entire face after one drop touches your tongue. Like, just smelling it, my eyes like the smell of it made me cry. And I just put a little bit on my tongue and that was it. My whole face was numb. It was bad. Real bad. Okay. The most painful thing I have ever endured was giving birth to Emma. my most beautiful, wonderful daughter. It was rough. You know how people are like, wow, I was in labor for, 36 hours, 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Not me. I was in labor for 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. They had to stop after the second day to take me into another room to give my body a rest because she just wouldn't come. But they wanted to give me a C-section, and I said, no, I do not want that because I have heard mega horror stories from C-sections, and I did not want that to happen. So they gave me like half a day of rest, and then they put me back into the delivery room, and then it took 2 more days to actually deliver her. And did the epidural work? No, it didn't. It did not work. And after she came out, nothing tore down there like a lot of women, but she tore my inside. She tore my cervix. So they had to call the surgeon or something who had to come home because she was born at like 1:45 a.m. So the surgeon had to come in, and they had all these like tools inside me. They had me wide open so that they could get access to my cervix. Oh. And then they had to stitch it up. So for 2 hours after I had given birth to her, and I had no pain medication. The epidural didn't work, no pain. So I was feeling that the whole, oh God. I don't know how I decided to have a second child. Just thinking about it, it's awful. That was the worst pain I had ever had in my life. Okay, the parent I feel closest to is my mom. I'm a big fan of comedy. Ricky Gervais in particular. I absolutely love him, and anything he does. It's just hilarious. And I can't wait. I feel like he has another special going on, but it's not going to come to Netflix until he's done touring. So I can't wait for that. And I think he's also working on another show for Netflix. If you haven't seen his show Afterlife, super good. And Derek, super good. So good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Ricky Gervais. Okay, I am a workaholic when it comes to probably when it comes to YouTube. I record a YouTube video almost every single day, but I absolutely love it because it always gives me something new and different to do, and I don't know, it's just fun. So anyway, yeah, that is some of the questions, things that you didn't know about me. I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.